so one more book we're going to read today is called The Day the Goose Got Loose. And there's going to be lots of rhyming words in here, and I want you to listen to see if you can find those rhyming words, okay? The day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, she caused a riot. Nobody ever thought she'd try it. There wasn't any more peace and quiet the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the hens were mad. The goose ate all the grain they had. The roosters sulked and the chicks were sad the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the sheep were scared. They huddled together and shivered and stared. They would have to come into the house if they dared the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the ram went wild. He butted the Bixby's younger child. Her dress got messed and her hair unstyled the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the horses were glad. They kicked up their heels and they ran like mad. The colt was silly, the filly was bad the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the cows were tense. The goose provoked a bull named Spence. He charged right through the pasture fence the day the goose got loose. Lots of rhyming words. When the goose got loose, our herd was gone. They galloped to the courthouse lawn. The sergeants brought them all back home at dawn the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my dad was annoyed. He said this wasn't a day he enjoyed. His morning routine was completely destroyed the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my mom was upset. She said the goose was a personal pet. She walked all around with a butterfly net the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my brother knew why. He heard the wild geese flying high. They stood in the meadow and waved goodbye the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my grandmother said, quite late in the evening, just before bed, I wonder what thoughts went through her head the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, I dreamed a dream. Of a flock of geese in a silver stream, so some tame and some wild, in a fine feathered team. Isn't that pretty? Look at the page. The day the goose got loose.